In his day, Conan was all things thief, reaver, slayer, time traveler. This is a review of Conan the Barbarian number 10 from Titan Comics. This is out right now at your comic retailers. It's also available on Amazon/Comixology if you want to read it digitally. And of course, it will be collected in trade paperback. This is the second part of a four-part storyline where Conan travels back in time to the time of Kull the Destroyer and teams up with that barbarian king on a quest to save the world. And I gotta tell you, Conan time travel stories can be fun as long as he's not fighting a guy in a business suit in Las Vegas. So this is the culmination of the first year of this series. And so you can jump in on this plot line, but you're probably going to want to pick up the rest of the issues, just appreciate everything that's going on here. So this is the main cover, and it's fine. It's big, beefy barbarians with a very colorful background here, and it's very kinetic. It's nice that Brull is on here. We don't get a lot of cover appearances by Brull the Spear Slayer, who is Cole's right-hand man. But I wish that Conan and Brull were doing something a little more interesting than jumping on spears. It looks like they're about to impale themselves. Also, this reflection in Brull's hair is probably not necessary and is going to confuse some people. They're going to think that this is his hair color, but no, this is just a reflection. Brull has very dark hair. And as always, if you don't want that cover, there are always alternatives that you can get, variant covers that you can pick up. So in this plot line, every issue greets us with this map of the Thurian age of King Kull. And writer Jim Zub and artist Robert De La Torre continue to nail the look and feel of Kull very well. This goes back to his origins. And I think that's really cool because Kull's origin does make him very distinct from Conan. And then this is a dream sequence, obviously, and we see him kind of throughout the years of his life, including Old Man Kull, which I'm not sure how many times we've ever seen that. And this is the exact type of brooding, cryptic, metaphysical dream that I would expect in a Kull story. Very ominous stuff, seeing the destruction of his kingdom. And so this is a non-spoiler review, so I'm not going to show you the rest. Let's just say it's very, very good, and it does nail Kull absolutely. I love Kull. He is my favorite Robert E. Howard character, and we have seen Kull crossover with Conan before, back in the olden days at Marvel, but that was Kull in a Conan story. We've even seen Kull crossover with Bran McMorn in Kings of the Night, which was a Robert E. Howard story that's been adapted into comics several times. This is the first time that I recall seeing Conan in the world of Kull. This is a Kull story with Conan in it, and it works so, so well. Plot-wise, there's not a lot of territory covered in this issue, but what I would say is that it feels very substantive. They slow down and kind of let you know what's happening with the characters around Conan, right? The subjects of Kull become kind of a character unto themselves, right? There's a voyage here on a ship, and it feels like it's out of a Robert E. Howard story because it bothers to go into the detail of what it's like to be on this ship and all the different things that happens during this voyage and the struggles of the crew and all of that. So far, so good. I think that we can all guess the villain and or villains that may show up in the last half of this story, but I can't tell you exactly where it's going. But so far, I am very pleased, and it's very, very good to see Kull return to comics in top form. And by the way, these great articles continue in the back of the comic, talking about the works of Robert E. Howard, and the ones for this plot line focus on Kull, which is pretty awesome. And for those who don't know, I just wanted to recap Kull's origin real quick because it is really neat and does make him a different character from Conan. And so, believe it or not, Kull was actually raised by tigers in the wilderness. So he's similar to Tarzan in the fact that he's not just an outsider to civilization, he's an outsider to all of humanity. He is taken in by a barbarian tribe in the Isles of Atlantis, but he has some friction with the cultural beliefs that these barbarians have. So when they're about to burn this girl at the stake for falling in love with a Lemurian pirate, Cole takes mercy on this poor girl who's about to be cooked to death and gives her a mercifully quick death. This violates the laws of his tribe. He flees for his life from his fellow Atlanteans and dives into the sea to escape. He is picked up by a ship, but unfortunately for him, it turns out to be pirates, and they enslave him and put him to work in their galleys. He does eventually escape and join some outlaws, but unfortunately he is captured again, and he has to fight battles as a gladiator in the arena. He becomes a soldier and eventually the commander of the Black Legion of Volusia. And this brings him into conflict with the Mad King of Volusia, Borna. And this is captured so well in the Kull movie, if you've ever seen that. He gets in a fight with the king and does slay the king. And then, of course, claims his crown, becoming Kull, King of Volusia. And all those experiences that led up to Kull becoming king really do shape his character. They're why he is a more noble character, a more curious and introspective character, and just make him very unique. And by the way, all of the artwork I showed you is from Kull the Conqueror #1 from Marvel Comics back in the 70s. I recently acquired that issue along with a bunch of other Kull comics to help fill in my collection. It's actually pretty easy to be able to find all of the Kull stories that exist. If you're looking for the original Robert E. Howard stories, he didn't write that many. You can actually get them all in one volume like this one that was published in the 90s. And it's relatively easy with comics as well compared to, most other long-running characters. And so I'm going to do a separate video going over, all the different Kull comics that have been published and how you can get them. And that'll probably be done in the next month or two. I've got a lot of other videos coming, including Savage Sword of Conan #2, which is supposed to ship next week. And that also includes Free Comic Book Day Conan, which should be available on Free Comic Book Day. And it is actually going to tie into what they're doing in the ongoing Conan the Barbarian series. So that'll be interesting to see what the story is for that issue. All right, that's it. Like and subscribe for more videos. And until next time, see ya.